Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 39 of Robbie's Backstage Bants. I know, I cannot believe we're nearly at 40. It feels like we've been going forever. It feels like I should be hitting like 1,000 by now. But today, I have the lovely Harriet Watson joining me in the Zoom. How are you?
I'm good. Hello.
Hi. How's
Hello.
life?
Good. I always get very awkward on these things at the very beginning. I'm sorry. I'm always like, hello.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, life's good.
Life's
So,
good.
I've now got Gemma behind me trying to flag things down. Sorry. Got the puppy. We're all good. She's having the best time. Just enjoying tour life. Having a good
Hop
time.
onto it. Yeah, nice one. So you're in Dartford at the minute?
Yeah, Dartford at the minute. Opening night was last night. I was chucked on for par.
Hey.
Yeah, it's do you know what? We had an alternate massive last night. I didn't realise that me, Cass, and Jenna on.
You did?
We had a nice long massive.
Gorge.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So you're still on with 6. You're still going. Still going.
Yeah. Still here.
Exciting. You know, this Sunday is going to be an exciting one for you.
Don't even talk about it.
I'm excited for the Mega 6.
Me too, but I've come to terms with it now. Do you know what? And I've never really spoken about this. My biggest thing, we're going to get deep now. We're going to get deep. My biggest thing about Howard was that I was always too scared to say, I think we can all agree I'm the 10 amongst these threes. And I was always nervous to say, I'm really fit. So yeah, because in my head, Howard to me is a little dinky, petite, skinny, tiny little girl. I'm not, yeah. I know I'm not. Which for me was like, oh, I feel a bit strange saying that line. That's why I was scared of it. And now I've just been like, do you know what? Who cares? I'm beautiful.
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah. So we're just going to see what happens. I've got all the support from the creatives and the girls. So I'm excited.
Those lucky Dartford audiences. You couldn't have done it while you're in Newcastle, could you?
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm very disappointed. I still got Harriet Cleves though, didn't I?
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you? I
did.
Got Hazard Cleves. You know what? She's actually one of my new favourites because I've got to do her quite a lot on this tour.
She's brilliant. I've loved it. It was also the time you lost your thingy fell off.
Oh my god! Were you in that show? I was howling because I couldn't do my song seriously because I could feel it flapping on the side of my head and I was thinking I must look mental right now. So I was trying to. Normally, like I'm a lot more like expressive in my dance moves and stuff, but I think I've got to keep this crown on my head. Everything I was doing had to be pulled back a little bit. I was like, oh damn it! But it was funny. It was fine. I literally ran off. Someone grabbed it. Someone stuck it straight back on and it was all fine.
Yeah, it was great. I really enjoyed it. So the first sort of question I've got for you today is just a question on how you got to where you are. Like, what is the journey of Harriet?
Mine's a weird one, you know. So I went to college. No, do you know what? I'll start from the beginning. I went to film. I'm sure, I don't know if I've had this conversation before. I went to film school first to be a director. Did that at Met Film School in Ealing. Realised not for me. And then I was like, do you know what? I've always wanted to perform. Let's just have a go. I think I was 19 years old. Applied for only one college because I was like, I don't even know if I'm that good. I'm just going to apply for college, see what happens. Yeah. Got in, did my 3 years, didn't really know who I was, where I fit in. It was very much, it was quite, they had their favourites and that's who they focused on. And I wasn't a favourite in college at all. So I was like, I don't really know who I am. So then I came out, moved to London straight after. I was working as a receptionist. I was front of house at TV studios. Too scared to do anything acting. Then one day I saw these workshops. You know, I always plug them. W1 workshops. I saw one and I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to go. As soon as I did that, everything just kind of snowballed, and then everything got into place. So I did that for 6 years. I did workshops about every single weekend. I was doing workshops all the time to be seen by people, to make sure I was getting better, to finally understand where I fit in the industry, who I was. And then it all just summed itself up. And then I got a job. I was doing kids theatre for ages. I loved it. Oh. If anybody listening to this, kids theatre is absolutely hilarious. I went out to Rome and did that for a bit because you could just like, it didn't matter if you knew your lines or not because no one understood a word you were saying. So it's perfect. Did that, came home, got cast in a production of Birds of a Feather at the Fringe that was written by Pauline Quirk, the writers of Birds of a Feather. Morrison Gran. Did that, and then my agent saw me in Edinburgh, picked me up, got me a private for 6. I didn't get it. I was up for Berlin, and then I was like, I'm not giving up on this, because I'd seen it when I was performing in the Fringe. And I remember watching that, and I was like, I'm going to sing that song one day. I remember when she sang Heart of Stone, my heart stopped, and I was like, I need to sing that song. So I was like, no, I'm going to go for the Open. I think it was like 4 weeks later. I was like, well, sod it, I'll just go. Went to the Open, had about 25 auditions, and then here we are today.
Here we are, 6, almost all 6, in fact.
Yeah. Woo!
What a journey it's been.
What a journey. Honestly, it's taken me. That's why I think, like, I like to tell that side of it to people. Like, if you get people who want to do theatre and stuff, don't get me wrong. Yes, of course, some people do just walk out and get jobs. But if you stick at it and this is what you really, really want to do, you will always get to where you want to be. Always.
It's really good advice.
Advice with Harriet. You're welcome.
Yeah, there you go. That's and no. So, how did it feel coming back to 6 after the pandemic? Like, I can.
I won't lie. I was very nervous because we'd had so many. Because we'd had the drive-ins offered to us twice and then taken away, and then we had obviously Manchester offered to us again and then taken away.
I was coming to that as well, you know. I was coming to Manchester.
That was going to be a great one, but I think we were all just like, I personally said, I'm not going to get excited until I'm stood side of that stage with my in-ears in, ready to go on, because I thought it's been taken away so many times now. And then when it finally happened, it was still, I think we were all still a little bit on edge. Still like not really sure what was going on. But it was fun. But I think one of the first venues we went back to, it was Canterbury, wasn't it? Yeah, Canterbury. And they even though they were amazing, they had those paper cutouts of all different queens and characters and icons in history. And it was looking out and it was like, oh my word, there's not very many people here. So it was weird going back to, you know, normally we're used to a sold out performance, people screaming and everything. It was weird going back to like,
it felt weird.
Bless their hearts. Yeah. It was weird.
Because when I was there for Newcastle first time round as well.
Oh, you had the yellow dots.
And we literally just had like covers over the seats, and it was so sad.
Yeah.
I was like,
I'm trying to think, do you know what? It was actually Newcastle. I don't know when we went to Newcastle. It was quite near when we started again. Newcastle, yeah, when we all got the COVID. But I remember going to Newcastle and seeing all these yellow dots, and I was like, oh my word, there was like hardly any seats. It was weird. Was you?
I was, and it was just like, there's just 2 of us, and then there was like a gap. I was like,
oh yeah.
But I was glad that I wasn't sat further back, because I thought it would break my heart having to look at these empty seats in front of me.
Yeah. It's only really been like, I can't think from which venue it started again, but even still recently, I think there was quite a few empties in Salford, but even like now it's just gone packed again, which is good.
Yeah, Newcastle was pretty much sold out most of the time.
Newcastle was amazing. So
I mean, I was there 3 times. I think I overdid it a little bit, but
no, never.
I was gonna come again. I was like, right, can I come? No, okay. See, I live an hour out of Newcastle, so I can't really. If I lived around the corner, I'd have been every night. But you know,
bless you.
The wallet said no, and I was like, right, okay.
Oh, babe.
But it was an amazing experience, I imagine, coming back to this. Did you change anything coming back? Have you like over lockdown gone, do you know what? I could sing this riff and I think it's better than what I did before, so I'm going to do that. Or did you just...
Let me tell you, since coming back from lockdown, I personally feel, as a performer, I know this is such a meh thing to say, I feel like I am just not scared to do anything anymore, because I think I was in that moment of having my job ripped away from me that I'd worked so hard for, and I one day I just started going, what am I holding back for? And then now it's just like, have it all, have everything. So I think personally for me, as weird as this sounds, lockdown helped me a lot. Even though I was at home not doing a lot, but my outlook on the job when I got back in, I was like, right, here we go. I'm just going to give everything now.
Yeah. And you never looked back. Good.
Never. No.
Never. No way. No. So how did you prepare your versions of each of the queens? How do you do that? Like, what process? Obviously you're about to go through it with Howard. now. So
when we originally started, we had riff sessions. So the incredible Joe Baton would do like a continuously play the chords of the song where the riffs were, and we just randomly start to riff. And me not being a riffer, when I first did it, I was like, oh my god, I sound terrific. But you'd record it and you just randomly do riffs, and then we'd listen to it and you'd go, okay, I like that, let's put it all together and then let's make the riff.
Yeah,
it sounds simple. I won't lie,
not.
it's terrifying. It's because you're like, yeah, oh yeah, and then they're like, right, and then you just randomly get that put together. But then the one I did for my new one for Arrogant, actually Lauren Drew helped me do. Lauren Drew helped me do that one. So she's a nice spicy one.
We need that one.
I know. But for Howard, like I say, I'm not a riffer. I never have been. So my Howard isn't like riffing all over the shop. It's like more acting choices of singing. Do you know what I mean? So it's not me just trying to go, ah! It's more of what I'm feeling at that moment in time is what comes out my mouth.
Exciting. I bet everyone's really excited to see that as well.
Do you know what? That everyone's been honestly, that day I put that Instagram thing up, like something's coming. I put it at my Instagram, went absolutely insane. Like I was coming on 6 for the first time.
We've all been waiting for it.
I know, and that's what makes me even more nervous. I was saying to the girls every day, I was like, I just don't want to let anyone down. Do you know what I mean?
You know what? You won't let anyone down.
Well, I know, but you know, it's that hype behind it, and I'm thinking, oh my god, when I stand on that stage, I remember every time I made my debut, I have glue to stick my wig on, and whenever I made a debut, I'd sweat it off. I'm telling you now, they won't even make it through the kabuki. They'll be off before I even get out there.
The wig's going to fall off.
The wig comes clean off.
Yeah. Oh,
no, don't say that. Anna will kill me. Anna, if you ever listen to this, I'm joking. Our head of wigs, I'm joking. I won't make it come off.
The wig won't come off. It's fine. The wig will survive. So what's your favourite thing about touring then? Have you got a favourite thing?
Yes, the people I get to tour with, 100%. And of course, I get to tour with my fiance, Gemma, who literally, as soon as you said that, looked at me like that. Yeah, I think we've been extremely, extremely fortunate, and people who come into this company say what a close-knit family we all are. That's a very special thing to find on a job like this, of how close we all are and how supportive and how much we love each other.
Absolutely.
Because I can imagine if I was doing it with another group of people that I didn't like, I wouldn't enjoy this experience as much.
Yeah.
And also, do you know what I like to do? I really like, this sounds weird, I really like when I've been away for a long time, not telling my family I'm coming home and then just standing at the door. It's my favourite thing to do.
Yeah, I can imagine it would be.
Yeah, Christmas was my favourite. I didn't tell anyone. And then it was Christmas morning, and then I just stood at the door. My sister burst into tears. I was like, this is what I wanted. Merry Christmas.
Yes, I'm here to make you cry. Yeah. I don't know, but I think it's gorgeous. Like the way you can just tell, even like when you're on stage, and obviously off stage there's people that are just as tight knit, but watching you all on stage, you can tell how tight knit you are. But obviously we've lost ones along the way. Goodbye, Lauren.
Yeah.
Jodie.
I know.
Carly.
Who?
Carly. Never happened.
Oh, Carly. I don't know. Sorry, you think I? And I was like, who? Yeah, I know. I would give anything to see a Carly Seymour. She is incredible.
I mean, I haven't seen her in 6, obviously, but anything goes. I saw that and I was like,
oh no, she's insane.
She's phenomenal.
One kindest and most hardworking person I've ever met, ever. And when she came, she just fitted in straight away, and I was like, oh, this is so nice to just have someone slot in, get on with it, do an amazing job, and then obviously it was never meant to be. It's so sad. I know.
I just wish there was some footage of some kind.
I know.
I bet there is, that just can't be released. Yeah.
No, it can't. But I will say she was phenomenal.
I imagine. I expected nothing less. So, aside from your little Cleves mishap in Newcastle, have you had any onstage mishaps?
Oh, listen, what, from the beginning of when I first started, I've had loads.
Oh, well, go for it.
Oh, no, I've had all sorts of, I remember when I first started, and obviously I was absolutely terrified. lines would just, my first arrogant, I honestly, the fear that filled my eyes with one line, and I don't even know what I said. I just looked, thinking, I don't know this line, so just said a load of words. One of my funniest things are, obviously when I'm Cleves and the people don't get up, the line is supposed to be, can't get too tired to get up, reminds me of my ex-husband. That has never departed my mouth. It's normally screaming at someone, stay down, or I don't know what comes out my mouth. I remember the other day I went, oh, too tired, ex-husband, get down. I have no idea what I was trying to say.
Too tired, ex-husband.
That's all that came out. The poor woman was just sat there looking at me. She's like, I don't know. I think I terrified her. Some costumey bits, like once when my mic fell out, the loop belt fell off. So in all you want to do, I went click, click. And then the third click that happened was the mic slammed on the floor. I had to run off stage, and the amazing Sophie Wilson, head of wardrobe, sewed it on in about 30 seconds. My glasses broke in whole by the other day.
Oh.
I've never ever fallen over, but Lauren Drew the other day in Don't Lose Your Head did. I went flat on her back. And I wasn't there to see Lauren. It. And the audience saw it, but none of the girls on stage saw it. But our MD, Jenny, saw it. And she couldn't believe it. She was like, someone needs to know that this happened. She went in to go to the da, 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 and didn't do it, and just went straight on her back and was laid there, and then got back up and carried on.
Oh, I'm laughing. I feel bad. Sorry, Lauren, but
no, it's hilarious.
Hilarious.
That is funny. There's always little bits that go wrong, because obviously we're constantly on for different people.
There's that
now. Yeah, now we've literally got it nailed to an art. But before that, first tour in the first few weeks or months, who knew what was going on?
Wow.
Couldn't have. It happens.
But it's always so much fun, and it's beautiful. I mean, I was Shaka picked on me last week. In fact, exactly a week today, I was chosen to boogie, and I went for it. What more could you expect?
Me. I wouldn't expect any less, but you just reminded me when I was doing the week as Cleves in Dublin, a boy got up and did a whole routine and ended it with a death drop. When I say we all went insane, it was incredible.
How do you?
It was very good.
How do you have the room to do that?
To be fair, Dublin, we were quite set quite far back, but he all out went for it, dropped to the floor. The crowd went insane. We were all screaming. It was amazing.
Wow.
Great.
oh dear.
Practicing time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to. Next time I'll backflip. That's what I'll do. Yeah. That's my next thing. So which track do you find the hardest to cover?
Arrogant, because she talked all the time and she's always the first to talk.
Yes.
And she's so unpredictable. she's so, to be honest, I would probably say after Sunday it could be a very different opinion, but from the 5 I've done so far, Arrogant by far, because obviously you thrash yourself in ex-wives and then it's straight into no way, so you haven't even got a second to recuperate. It's just like, here we go. And her monologue is tight.
And that monologue is,
it's scary. If you know you're going on for Arrogant, for me personally, when I did it last time, I had to rehearse it like every single day. I was listening to it just to that, because if you get out of time with that or you miss a line, you've had it.
You're lost. Yeah, you're gone.
You have to wait for the no way. That's it. But yeah, definitely Arrogant.
If you drop it in the first couple of lines and then you just stand there going,
oh yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way. It's the only way to recover yourself. So how do you learn your tracks then? Because you've now learned, I hope you've learned all 6 of them. So how?
Yeah, not really looked at Howard yet, no, of course. So originally, let's say when we were back in rehearsals, we just did our first 2 covers really. So Watch the Queens, and then we got to tag team in and do bits. But really, it's self-study. That's all it is really. So the way I do it is I did my swing map, did everything colour-coded, wrote down numbers and when people get up and who crosses in front of who and who leaves stage first. So I look at that religiously every time I know I'm going to go on, even though, yeah, I sit and I read all that. And that's what works for me. Again, different stuff could work for different people, but also being on stage all the time, because again, it is lovely that there is only 6 of you. I'm constantly looking and listening. So the other day, I'm telling you now, as alternates, we can sit and do the whole show for you just as one person and just reel it off, because it's also not huge scenes or huge monologues, nice and easy, and listening to it all the time, even when you sat in your dressing room. Today I've got a show off, I'll have the relay on, let's study. If listens to this who thinks I'm too scared to do an understudy or an alternate role, it's the most rewarding job you can ever do. When you've said you've gone on and done it, it's incredible. But it's definitely a skill to learn, to be able to just go on and switch your mind. So like the other day, when I did 4 the other day, it's taken me a long time, but I've gone, right, I was Seymour yesterday, I'm Par today, and I know they're opposite. And then I work things out like, who goes third down the line, who's second, what position I'm stood in. It's just a way of making your brain work.
Yeah, and obviously with 6 as well, it's like everyone worships the alternates, the swings. Like you get a lot of recognition for what you do, especially your own costume and everything. Like that is what, like, really great that they do that. So now that we've discussed the ins and outs of 6 the musical, I think it's time to quiz you on said musical. Are you ready?
Listen, if it's history, you might as well even bother, but I'll have a go.
It's not. It's 6-3.
Oh, go on then.
Yeah. So the first question of 6, there are 6 questions because I'm funny like that. And the first question is, how many tracks are there in the original cast recording? I like this one because some people just go straight in and some people are like, is that song in the cast recording?
Hold on, ready? Ex-Wives, No Way, Don't Lose Your Head, Heart of Stone, Holbein, Get Down, All You Want to Do, I Don't Need Your Love, 6, 9?
Yeah.
Yes.
See, some people just add extra ones in. But unfortunately,
people try and say one.
People put Mega 6 on the end.
Oh no, that's not one's that, is it?
It's not.
I wonder why.
I don't know, actually. We need a tour cast recording with bonus tracks of like you and like Jen and like Cass. Do you know what though? I was buzzing because I got to see all 3 of yous like through the week.
I
didn't get to see Nat though.
I know Nat, bless her. I love Nat.
I do. Nat was my guest before you, returning for the second time because she loves me that much.
I love Nat. She's amazing.
You got the first one right. Second one, this one, I realized how easy this finish the lyric is for you, but you know, we're gonna roll with it. All I'm gonna give you is I'd Say Henry.
Yeah, it's true. I'll never belong to you. Say it.
Yeah. I mean, you were literally par last night if you didn't get that. All right, okay, this is a Who Speaks the line. Now, you should know this one too. I can see it now, Henry VIII and his famous 4 wives.
Howard.
Yeah. Are you excited to say it?
Very.
Oh.
I like this quiz. This is a good quiz.
It's a good quiz, isn't it? I like this quiz. You've got 3 out of 6 right. Now, the next one. Which 3 theatres has 6 played in the West End?
Arts, Lyric, Vaudeville.
Yeah. See, I'm nice. Look at how nice I am.
These are good.
And then, which solo song? We're not going to go with like Ex-Wives, Holbein. Which solo song is the shortest according to the cast recording? Not in the show, on the CD. Which is the shortest? And it is literally a matter of seconds. And it's a shocker.
Wait. Shortest. I'm trying to think which one I'm most exhausted by. On the cast recording.
Yeah.
If you're going to say All You Want to Do, I'm going to know you're fibbing. But is it? Because the talking's not in it now. It can't be. I'm going to say shortest, Get Down.
I would have said that too if I didn't know that the answer was No Way.
No.
Exactly my opinion. I did not believe it either. It's literally a couple seconds. It's a matter of seconds.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that. No
And
way.
now
That
you
feels
do.
like a spot because it's them dancing.
Tell you what you can do. You can go in tonight and be like, hey, everyone. See if anyone gets it. And the last question in this quiz that you currently are scoring 4 out of 6 on, until you get this one correct. And that is, in total, how many queens are performing in the UK right now? So it doesn't count
Oh
past
my
queens.
word.
This just counts everyone on tour and everyone on West End, but not ladies in waiting, just queens and alternates.
21.
Yeah.
Is it?
Dead on. Get in. 5 out of 6 on the 6th quiz. So
Thank you.
I mean, that was pretty good. That can't lie. Boss
Thank
the quiz. You bossed. You boss life, and then you're gonna boss Howard on Sunday. And this episode comes out the day before you boss Howard. So
listen, it could be a very different story after this gets released, but we'll see.
This is a complete lie, everyone. Gonna smash it, and then the Mega 6 is gonna be like the most viewed Mega 6 of all Mega 6s.
No, but we'll see what happens. I'm excited, and as I say, thank you to everyone who sent me messages, and you've all been extremely kind. And I hope I do you all proud.
Ah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It'll be good. It'll be good. I wish I was coming, actually.
No, listen, I want as little people there as possible if I can.
You're going to be like, can we go to social distance seating for one show? Tickets have been sought after. People are trying. They're trying to get them.
No, I don't want them to. No.
Everybody go home. You should have just not announced it. You should have been like,
I know.
I am not on the, and then no one have booked tickets. They'll be like, right, Harriet's not there. I'm not there. You know.
I know. But I'm an idiot, but because I get so many people messaging, when are you going to do Has Howard? When are you going to do it? When you do it, I thought, right, I'll silence everyone.
Right, it's doing it. Now I'm happy. Yeah. But aside from that, and I need to wish you the best of luck on doing it, which you'll be fine. Break a leg. Break all the legs. Apart from Lauren's legs, don't break hers. She's going to break her own by falling over anyway. It's just that's how it is. But I also want to thank everyone for watching this episode, because I've had a right little giggle. I've had fun. I've had a nice little chat. It's nice catch up as well after seeing you in Newcastle last week. And I want to thank you for joining me.
Of course, I'll come back whenever.
Oh, you're a legend, proper legend. I mean, whatever happens with your career next, maybe we'll be like, oh, I'm speaking to the new alphabet in Wicked.
Listen, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Who knows?
But we'll see.
Is there anything you'd like to do next? Is there anything you've got that you want to do specifically, or you just like?
Specifically, I feel like I want to do some TV next.
Oh,
that's where I feel like I want to go next. Some like little comedy cameo roles in TV. That's where I'm feeling. But listen, if I end up in musical theatre for longer, I would be so appreciative. It's just whatever's coming next. Obviously, after COVID, if it's still suffering a little bit after COVID, so whatever comes my way, I'll take.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, I'll be seeing you on my telly then. I'll keep an eye out. I'll keep an eye out. We're like, is that you? The background of Corrie just walking down the street. Yeah, all right, there she is.
If that'll do. That'll do.
Hey, Corrie's Corrie. Let's be real.
Corrie's Corrie.
It is.
No,
but no, thank you so much. Thank you. And I will see everyone in the next episode.